what it is, gore horse.
What
What did you think of that?
I liked it.
I said it earlier, so I decided to throw
I
it in.
liked it.
Hi, gore horse.
How it do?
What it is, guys. It's season 2, episode 24 of the Gory Hole podcast. My name is Jenny.
Is Nikki bitch?
It's Nikki bitch. Oh.
I was wondering. I was like, oh, she's done with that.
Not yet.
There it is.
Not yet.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We're
Thank
happy
you.
you're here.
Thank you. Thanks for coming back.
Todd's still Sherman.
Todd's still Sherman. Shroom check.
I was curious if you were going to mention that.
Yeah.
Again.
We're recording a couple in a row. Todd is
Okay.
still Sherman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still here, still good.
Still here, still good.
Your thing you just said reminded me. It was either like a B-side thing or a video Korn did called Who Then Now Bitches. So you said that made me think of
Who
that.
then now bitches?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Who then
Korn?
now bitches?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't either.
Nice. Okay, we're gonna have to listen to that later. Okay. Thank you, Todd.
Well, it wasn't a
It wasn't a
like
song.
a song.
Oh.
It was, I don't know,
A lyric? A line?
album or a video or something.
Huh.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah,
It's not
check on
important.
that for us. Okay. Back to the show.
Back to the show. We're back, everybody. Nikki's going to tell us about some movies.
Yes.
Let's get into that.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to hear.
So, rewatched original Beetlejuice. I'd forgotten how much I fucking love that.
That is
movie.
one of my favorite
It's
movies
so
of all
good.
time.
It is
love
so good.
Beetlejuice.
It had been years since we watched Beetlejuice.
I think I watched it fairly, maybe like within the last year.
Really?
Yeah.
So have you seen the new one?
I haven't seen the new one yet.
Ooh, okay. So we watched the old one so we could watch the new one.
Oh,
We
how was
watched
the
the
new
new one. I thought it was amazing.
Ah,
I've heard people say they were disappointed in it. I loved it. I thought it was just as, I mean, the original will always be the best one.
well, of course.
I feel like the original of any series or, is probably the best.
Yeah, usually.
I thought this one was right up next to it or
Mm-hmm.
maybe the same.
Nice.
I thought it was fantastic. Obviously a lot of the same actors.
Yeah.
I thought it was they kept it just like original Beetlejuice. Like a lot of the same, since we had watched the original one so close before, I picked out a lot of the Easter eggs that were in it.
That's a good way to.
They kept a lot of
I'm
stuff.
gonna do it that way
because
too,
otherwise you would miss some of it
Mm-hmm.
if you didn't remember. I thought it was great. The same feel, the same vibe, a lot of the same. Obviously, like I said, the actors. They kept some of the same pieces of the story from the original.
Right.
Also, the guy, Todd, do you remember the main guy, like the dad from the original one?
I
He
was
turned
just
out
about
to
to
be
bring that
a
up.
he turned out to be a shithead. What's his
Uh-huh.
name?
I don't remember the actor's name.
Man, okay. Well, the
He
actor,
was like the
Charles
principal in
Dance.
Ferris
he's the
Bueller.
principal in Ferris
Yeah.
Bueller. He was
Yeah.
in a lot of movies from that era.
Yeah.
He turned out to be a piece of shit, like pedophile.
Right.
And he's been convicted, and I'm pretty sure he's doing time. So in the movie, they motherfuck him, and it's funny.
did?
They did. Like
That's amazing.
they, I don't want to ruin it for you because I'm sure you'll see it. And this might give some spoilers, but yeah, they allude to his character because.
I knew they were going to kill him off, but
Okay, well they killed. Yeah,
Yeah.
Then
I
I'm
knew
not
they were
ruining
gonna-
for you.
I already
okay.
knew they were
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do that.
yeah. They did
Like,
that.
they didn't really.
But
hide
maybe
that. They
they
were
were
like, "Yep, this is what we're doing."
Maybe
We're
they
not
were going to
bringing
do
him
that anyway. I don't know, but I just thought it was cool because
Yeah.
they had all the other like original actors back. Not all the other ones, like Gina Davis wasn't in it, but a lot of the original actors were in
And
it.
it's Catherine
And
O'Hara's in it,
Catherine
right?
O'Hara's in it. She's still
She's
super
just
fantastic.
delightful.
She's
I
awesome.
love everything about her.
She's so good.
She's such a queen.
Yeah, but it
I
was
want to be
it was
her
awesome.
when I grow up. I love
Yeah,
her.
she's
I had
amazing.
forgotten when we rewatched the original one. I mean, she's still gorgeous. but
Yeah.
she was
She was the smoke show.
breathtaking.
The redheaded, yeah, she's really, really pretty, yeah. And
Yeah.
she looks great.
Yeah.
She looks great. It's just so funny, and she's her same like goofy character in it, like the like kooky artist. It's so good, but I just love how they they killed off that guy. Yeah, it was good. And then
Will it really spoil it if you tell me how they killed him?
um,
I'm sure I'll still enjoy it, but I
I
kind
mean,
of.
it's pretty early in the movie.
it is
I kinda-
very
I wanna
early
know,
in the movie.
so-
I mean, you don't see it happen or anything, but they talk about it, right? Like they talk about it. They talk because Lydia, the daughter, gets the news that he died,
Right.
but they don't like show it. Do we tell her? I don't know.
I think it's just up to you if you want to
I
have
don't
it
care.
spoiled or not.
That part doesn't bother me.
Okay, did he got like killed on a bird watching thing or something? Did they say?
They do kind of have a fun little like, oh, so this is how he died? Well, no. He was doing that, and then this happened. Oh, and that's how he died.
Oh, he got
well,
eaten
no.
by a shark.
Oh, okay,
He got
okay.
eaten by a shark. Yeah, so they start telling this
Okay,
story about,
cool.
because you remember in the original at all, I did not remember this, but he's like a bird watcher. Like that's one of his hobbies.
Yeah, I do remember.
So he, she talks about, Catherine O'Hara's character talks about, he went on a trip to watch these birds in wherever city. And Lydia's like, oh, so that's how he died? Did he like get in a plane crash on the way? And she's like, no, he survived the plane crash. But then he fell into the ocean and he's like, oh, so he drowned. And they're like, no, he actually got eaten by a shark or something. Like, it just keeps going and going and going.
Like they keep beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, they keep beating the shit out of him.
I
It's
like
pretty
it.
funny.
Okay, cool.
Like, oh, so that's how he died. He like, I don't remember. They went through that iteration a bunch of times. It was pretty funny.
Okay, that's exactly how I want to watch it too.
Yeah.
Let's watch the old one
Yeah,
immediately.
do it.
followed
It's
by
really
the
good. I loved
new
it.
one.
I was just as happy with the second one as I was the first one. And again, like a lot of people I've heard, they're like, "Oh, I was disappointed. I think it was really good."
See, I haven't heard anything
Really?
bad about it. Everybody I've seen post about it or whatever, they've
Liked
all
it.
raved about
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. I guess I got the few cranky ones, but
maybe. There's always
yeah, I
gotta
thought
be
it was
some
great.
cranky ones. Always.
Sure.
There's always some cranky
Always.
bitches out
There
there,
are some
man.
fucks, you know. And
Mhm.
hey, I'm cranky too, but Beetlejuice was good.
I'm cranky too, but yeah, there's always those people though that are just.
I hated it because
Uh-huh.
I love the original and that's
Right.
it.
Right.
Nothing will ever beat that.
Right.
You were gonna hate it going into it.
Yeah. Exactly. You hated the idea of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're already made up your mind.
Right.
You didn't even give it a chance.
Right.
Fucker.
Fucker.
Okay, I'm excited. Okay, bags of diarrhea. Give it for both of them. One for the original, one for the new one.
That might be the closest to the last episode we were talking about.
10
The
out of
10 out of
10?
10. That might be the closest. I mean, Beetlejuice in general.
Yeah.
Might be the closest to 10. I might go 9.5
Yeah.
for both.
Mm,
I
yeah.
think in order to get a 10, I need like a legit scary movie. That's what I
Mm.
want to save my 10 for. Not that I can only give out one 10, but I want it to mean something, you know?
Needs to mean something.
Beetlejuice it's close up there.
Yeah.
It's such a good movie. Both of them.
I love Tim Burton.
Yes. Yes. Oh, and okay, I didn't realize this. There is a smoke show of a new character in Beetlejuice,
Mhm.
and it's Tim Burton's wife.
Really?
She's beautiful. She's fucking 60. You'd never know it. She is amazing, and she plays this awesome character that's like after Beetlejuice the whole movie.
Oh, okay.
She's so
I'm
pretty.
like so excited.
Yeah, and it's his wife. I looked her up after because I was like, I've never seen this chick before. She's been in a lot of things we haven't seen that we weren't familiar with. But I looked her up, and yeah, she's
that's amazing.
awesome.
Oh, that gets me even more excited.
Mm-hmm. You'll like her.
Oh,
Yeah, she would be a great Halloween costume for
Yeah?
somebody. Yeah,
You'd recognize her name. I can't remember offhand what her name is, but
you probably
like
would.
you'd know who it is. If
She has like a what is she?
who's gonna find it first?
Google it, Todd.
It looks like you're both doing
Monica Bellucci.
Monica Bellucci. See, I wouldn't recognize that name.
it. Say it again.
Monica Bellucci.
No, no.
So that's Tim Burton's
I
wife.
might recognize her face, maybe. But...
She looks a lot like Morticia Adams.
Ooh, nice.
She's like long dark hair in the movie and long like flowing black dress. She like staples herself back together, so she has like staple lines across her face
Oh,
and her
nice.
chest, and it'd be a really good Halloween costume.
Mhm.
Oh, that almost reminds me of Sally, and
Yeah,
Yeah,
very sad. It was like Sally and Morticia combined.
I like that.
Mm-hmm. Very cute.
Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm excited. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to.
I hope I didn't give away too many spoilers because
No,
I know
not at
that's
all.
a new movie.
Not at
But
all.
yeah, I wanted to tell you about those. Those were great.
Okay. Awesome. Should we? We're gonna do some segments today, y'all.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do emails.
Okay.
Play the soundbite.
Emails.
You've got mail.
Uno más.
Uno mas. I have to wait for it to stop because it takes forever.
You've got
There we
mail.
go. There we go.
I like it.
Okay. First up, a new email from Slam,
Our buddy.
our buddy Slam. More fun stories. Hi, ladies. I hope this electronic mail finds you in a state of wellness. It does. It does. Thank you, Slam.
Delightful.
I wanted to bring you another tale of boredom from Kansas County living. Yes, it involves a cemetery and friends.
Ooh.
One October night in 2015, two friends and myself were bored, broke, and a little bit high. My friend Jenny suggested we go for a cruise in the country. Carl and I thought that was better than watching leaves fall. It was just about sunset when we set off on our drive in Carl's truck. After about 20 minutes meandering around gravel, Carl said, "Hey, it's a full moon. You two want a cemetery hop?" I want to pause here. I don't have, I've that's never happened to me. I've never gone,
no.
like, your life is different than mine. That's so cool to just be like, it's full moon. Want to go hang out in a cemetery? But that's never happened to me before.
I don't think
Not
that's
that I
ever-
wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I
It
don't
just-
think that's ever
It's
happened
never
to me
come up.
either.
It's never come up.
I
Cemetery
think I've
hop.
maybe gone to a cemetery, maybe like with friends, like once
Yeah?
in high school. But
Okay. Well, also this is like rural, so
Yeah.
maybe they didn't have anything else to do. That's the idea I get.
Mhm.
Okay. He says, "What? What's funny?
I like it.
What are you? Shroom check, Todd.
That sounded slightly judgy.
I didn't mean for to. No, I didn't
I
mean
guess
for to.
it's rural.
He said it's better than watching leaves fall. Like they
Yeah,
didn't have
very
anything
true,
else
yeah.
to do.
They just had like a, oh, bless your heart.
I didn't mean that.
energy.
I didn't mean that, Slam. I didn't mean that.
Sorry,
That's
Slam.
not. Sorry.
That was a perfect opportunity.
That
for
is
sorry,
not.
Slam.
This is not at all what I meant. I didn't mean to
I
be
didn't
judgy. Them fucking country
Todd,
folk.
Todd giggling made me giggle.
He's very good.
Giggly Todd is
Yeah, I'm probably
delightful.
not the best judge of tone right now.
I did not mean to say that. So that's not what I meant. Okay.
I didn't think that.
Okay, good. Okay, back to the story. So, you two want a cemetery hop? Sure, I said. Jenny said, I don't know. After some persuasion, Carl and I picking on her about being a wuss, she agreed to go. I should let you know, Jenny is the jumpy friend. The first cemetery we just
Makes
drove
sense.
through. The first cemetery we just drove through slowly, windows up, radio off. The next one we stopped for about 4 minutes and 20 seconds. It was at the third one we decided to stop. We got out, walked around, walked up to the top of a hill with a flagpole and a ring of old worn out gravestones. The stones appeared to glow in the moonlight. I told some story about the stones being a tribute to a local legend. Jenny got freaked out and wanted to leave. We started walking back to the truck. As we were about 25 yards away from the truck, it appeared. It sprang from a fence line. It looked like something out of Resident Evil. An emaciated form crawling on all fours coming right at us. It had no head, hands, or feet, just a rib cage with skinny limbs. Jenny let out a scream any horror movie would love to have. I held up my green glow stick like I was going to throw it and yelled, "Stop." I'm not sure if I was telling it to stop or my... It says, I'm not sure if I was telling it to stop or my bowels. Probably meant bowels. Like he was going to shit his pants. I'm not sure if I was telling it to stop or my bowels. Carl ran to his truck and was getting in to leave us behind when he stopped and said, "Shelby?" The cemetery was less than 2 miles away from Carl's house. 1 mile the other way from the cemetery was Carl's closest neighbor. It was his neighbor's hunting dog. In the moonlight, we could only make out the white markings on the white and brown dog. After we laughed for about 20 minutes and gave some head scratches for a great prank, we called it a night and went home. Aw. Sorry for the length of this one. Thought you and the gore horrors would enjoy it.
That's a good
We
one.
did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Todd. Why do bands have bass players?
Somebody's got to carry the gear.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Okay, the answer he gives is so the guitar players have someone to look up to. Burn. Burn.
Respectfully disagree.
Your gory horror slam. I like that Slam has embraced the slam.
I like it too.
And then we have another one from Sloth, who is also embracing the sloth.
Yep. Slam and
It's
sloth.
from Seth.
We just like changed their names.
We changed Sloth, and he's leaning into it.
Yep.
So Sloth's angry and annoying Q-line thoughts.
He has an angry shower thought.
He does. He just got back from his trip to Halloween Horror Nights, which was rescheduled because of Hurricane Milton. I've seen this before during regular theme park visits. I see it a lot during Halloween Horror Nights. These feti? Multiple young people stepping past several switchbacks in the queue to sit on the curb while the elderly adults, i.e. me and my friends and their family, stand up in line like a grown-ass person. Their bones and joints are young and healthy and strong. They can remain standing for the length of the wait. My bones and joints are elderly and have seen some shit in their time. I should be able to sit and wait for the line to catch up to me. Stand your young butt up and wait in the queue like everyone else has to do. Sloth. I appreciate that, Sloth.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Do you agree?
When infants sit and don't let the elderly sit.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if that would bother me or not. What bothers me if there are actual elderly or like obviously disabled people who need to sit and some young assholes sitting instead of them, that would get me.
Yeah.
I don't know that it would bother me if someone was sitting and I couldn't sit. I don't know that would bother me.
You know, it reminded me of like, I remember like as a kid, like going to like Worlds of Fun or amusement parks. And if there was like a long ride for like a game or a ride, a long line for a ride. I don't know where I'm at. It would always irritate
Troop
me.
check, Jenny?
No. It would always irritate me when people would sit down. I don't know why.
Really? Okay.
Because
So
would
he
see
shares this
people
with you.
trip over them or something, and they
okay.
just like had no sense of urgency to like keep the line
Get up
moving.
and go. Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
you know that irks me.
Okay. Maybe I haven't been in that situation so long. That
That's
makes
when
sense.
I remember it
That makes
happening.
sense.
It's
Okay.
like amusement parks and stuff, and
Yeah.
it'd be like, okay, you need to be able to move.
Yeah.
When the
to like,
line starts
okay.
moving,
Maybe that's
I don't
more.
want to wait any longer because
Okay.
I want to go on the roller coaster.
Okay, that makes sense.
Get your ass up.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna go in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna step on your fucking head.
Maybe that's more. Okay, that makes sense. I get that.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
So what does make you angry?
Ooh, you want to hear?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's
Play
hear.
it.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm really, really, really mad.
Nikki has some angry shower thoughts.
Oh God, it's so angry!
God damn it!
A lot of these are related to our recent trip out of town.
Oh.
It had been a long time since we had like got on a plane, been through an airport, done the whole thing. So a lot of these are related to that. Okay.
Let's hear it.
First one. People who sit on the window seat on an airplane and they don't open the window. Why?
So people who have
People
the
who
window
choose
seat,
the window seat,
but keep it closed.
keep it closed. I don't like that.
Maybe they want to sleep.
He didn't though.
Oh.
He was awake on his phone the whole time, and Todd and I were sitting there. We haven't been on a plane in a long time, and like, I don't get super motion sick, but it helps me if I can look out the window.
Mm-hmm.
And he chose the window seat, this random guy, and he kept those things down the whole time, and he just like stared at his phone. I was like, bro, why you do that? If you're gonna sit there, I feel like you should at least be like, do you want the window open, or do you mind if I shut it? Do you mind if I open it? I don't know. Like, what? You don't think so?
I don't think it would bother me. I don't think that one would bother me
Okay.
either way.
Oh, shit.
Because I get motion sickness too.
Uh-huh.
But I don't open the window until I'm actually up in the air.
Mhm.
If it's like during takeoff, seeing
Oh, I mean,
the
that's fine,
takeoff
yeah.
makes me
He
kinda
kept it closed
nauseous.
the whole time.
The whole time.
Whole time.
Huh.
Never
And it
opened
wasn't
it.
sleeping.
No.
Oh.
Wasn't sleeping. Mm-mm.
Huh. I don't know.
I mean, it was like an hour and a half flight. It wasn't even long enough really to. I mean, I guess you could take a nap, but
Hmm.
he chose that seat. He kept it down the whole time, and I was like,
it's like he chose
I want to look
to
out there.
deprive you of the window.
Yeah, that's what I.
Like,
Yeah,
it seems spiteful.
it felt like a personal attack.
I can see that.
It's such a stupid way to look at it, but that's it. It
I
kind of
don't
pissed
know
me
if that
off.
would bother me personally, but
It kind of pissed me off a little bit. Maybe that's Todd. Did you agree with
Everything does, Nikki.
that? I know. I'm an angry bitch. I don't know.
It's
man.
okay.
Okay. All right.
that's why
Next
we have
one.
this therapy.
It is. So Todd brought this next one up. We were staying at hotels. Again, it had been a while since we had stayed in a hotel.
Mhm.
And he brought this up. He goes, why do people walk down hotel hallways whistling? So everyone in all of the rooms can hear them. And they'll just walk down and be like, and
I
then
don't think I've ever
Ooh.
experienced that.
Or maybe there's a ghost that follows me around to every hotel
Maybe.
and does that, because I swear that happens every single time I stay
Really?
in a hotel.
I have never had that happen
Really?
to me ever.
ooh, interesting.
Ever.
I never did
And I
hear
stayed
it.
at a haunted hotel once.
Well, we
no.
stayed at supposedly a haunted hotel and didn't hear shit. Well, and I've stayed at a couple haunted hotels. And I've never had
Yeah,
anything.
I've never heard anybody whistling at a hotel.
Interesting. Yeah.
Oh, you got a whistling ghost.
Whistling ghost. But whoever it is, they walk down the hallway. Like, there's people on either side of you sleeping, and you just walk down.
That person's a dick if
Yeah.
somebody actually did that and it's not a
Yeah.
ghost.
Yeah.
Like, be
Yeah.
quiet.
Like, just like no regard for anyone else around you. Todd is really easy to make laugh today.
Oh, I love
I think
Shrimmy
it's
Todd.
like I'm more focused on maybe inflection.
Okay.
Like the way you delivered that. was
Thank
good.
you.
Okay.
Be
Nice.
quiet. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you're an asshole. Okay, next one. This one requires a photo that I'm going to show you.
Oh boy. Ooh.
All right.
Interactive angry
Yes.
shower thought. I like it.
So I'm going to show you a photo,
Okay.
and I want you to look at it, and I want you to tell me if
What's
you
wrong with
see
it,
anything wrong with this.
Little arms. Okay.
Do you see this person sitting at this table?
Yeah, she's got her feet on the other chair.
Uh-huh. What else do you see? This was a full restaurant. Full. A beignet place
She's
in New
using all the
Orleans.
chairs for all her devices.
She's using all the fucking chairs. That's correct.
She's using 1, 2, 3 chairs.
One chair just has a fucking laptop sitting in it.
One has her butt in it.
One has her butt.
and
Another one has her feet. And one has her laptop.
And she's like taking up the entire table.
This bitch is bogarting.
And she also doesn't even look like she's using the shit.
No.
Because she's got a notebook
Yes.
that's facing in a direction where she can't write in it.
Hmm.
And she had nobody with her?
There was one other person with her sitting on like another couch thing on the side. That I think it was that person's laptop that was taking up that other chair. So there was 2 girls like using 4 chairs because they didn't have.
They brought all their shit with
Yeah.
them? They decided to move into the restaurant?
They moved into the restaurant. They just, they're again like a bunch of people coming in, no regard for anyone else. People are like waiting to sit, and these bitches are just like camped out, like in their living room with their feet up. One chair is literally just a laptop sitting on it.
I was actually more upset about her feet on the chair than actually
That
taking
is a
up
little, yeah. Like if somebody's coming in
just
to eat a
because
beignet.
of like eating cleanliness.
Well, yeah.
Her feet don't need to be that close to the table.
Well, that's fair too. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what bothers me.
Yeah.
Her dirty ass shoes.
Yeah.
All up in that bitch. I
Yep.
don't like it.
People are waiting to sit down, eat their delicious pastries.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, nah, you got to wait till I want to get my feet off this chair first.
She almost looks like she's taking a nap too. She's all kind of like snuggled in, look
Yeah.
like her arms were
Like,
like all
bitch,
crossed.
what are you doing?
She's like, my table, bitch.
Yeah.
I'll do what I want.
Like, maybe you got there when no one else was there. But guess what? There are people here now. Move your ass. Rude.
Rude.
They weren't even eating.
They weren't even eating.
No.
I'll take my free water all day long, please. She pulls food out of her book bag that she brought
Yeah,
with her.
probably. Fucking dick. All right, next one. I feel like this is a very universal thing. I don't think
We shall see.
I'm not by far the only person that hates this, but
Okay.
people at baggage claim at an airport, they go up and they fucking circle around baggage claim, and they will fucking get in there. Their bag is nowhere in sight, but they just stand there and block the fucking thing so no one else can go up and get their bag. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the baggage carousel.
Yeah.
They come out. People will line up right where it like shoots the luggage out.
yeah.
They'll stand there right in the fucking way. And this mother, I almost took another picture to show you. This guy stood there and
evidence.
I was like, are you fucking serious? You're going to stand here and wait for your bag. And so every other single person either has to chase it around the carousel or like wait until it comes around so they can get it just because you want to stand here and be the first one to get your bag. And he stood there for a long time and he had a little kid with him. And I was like, I want to be like, kid, this is something you don't do. Like, don't watch
You're a
your
horrible role
asshole.
model.
Like, what in the fuck, dude? And I kept making comments and I was like, I hope he hears me. I was like, I guess we got to fucking wait on this asshole because he's in the way. Like, why would you not stand back? You stand back, you wait till you see your bag, you go up, you get your bag. And he wasn't the only one. There were like people will just stand right up next to it. So you have to like get through them and like elbow them if you want to get your bag. So I did a couple times. I was like, excuse me, my bag's here. Get the fuck out my way.
Move, bitch.
Like, what? On what planet? I would never do that. I would never just stand there in the way and be like, I guess I'm going to stand here and do some stretches and take up all this room. So if you see your bag, you got to wait longer while I'm standing here waiting for my bag.
Yeah.
Stupid.
That's a dick move.
It's just such a dick move. Like, we all want to get our bag and get out of here. But you're
Right.
making it last longer for everybody. I hate you. I hate you people. Okay, the last one.
Okay.
Some random asshole, I was at work the other day, came up to me and he asked me, it was on I think it was on election day. Yeah,
Okay.
it was definitely on election day. He came up and he goes, is there anywhere in this hospital to vote? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And he goes, okay, Jesus loves you. He told me Jesus loves me. Don't put that on me.
Yeah.
Don't I don't need you to tell me Jesus loves me. Some random asshole says Jesus loves me. I don't need you to tell me that.
Yeah.
I don't force that shit on me.
I don't like that either.
I don't need you to, don't say God bless me to me. Don't say don't say that. I don't want it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start saying hail Satan when people say that to me. Like, I don't want you to impose your weird shit upon me in my direction.
I think I sent this to you on Snapchat. I had a DoorDasher do that to me once.
Fuck that.
Yeah, they sent me a message that was like,
Oh, I think you did
hope
say
you have
that.
a blessed day.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Yes. I think you've said that.
And I was like, was
No,
it really
thank you.
necessary to
I say-
deliver me a chicken
right.
sandwich?
Like, no, thank you. Like, I get that they're
Sometimes
probably
I
just
think
being
they do it
polite.
because the stuff that's on my porch, like to make a point. but
Oh, like you have some Satan-y shit
Where's
out
your
there?
sandwich from Chick-fil-A?
I don't remember where it was from.
Oh, maybe
actually.
that's it. They do love saying that.
I don't get Chick-fil-A that often. And the times I have craved Chick-fil-A, if I've looked for it on DoorDash, they mark their prices up
Oh, yeah?
50%. It's like $20 for one sandwich,
Damn.
dude. And I'm like, nope.
I never get shit delivered unless it's like pizza from the restaurant.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I mean, I sometimes do.
so
'cause I
much
sometimes
money.
get like coupons and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And some restaurants I've figured out which ones are cheap and
Okay.
have free delivery.
Oh, okay.
So I
Okay.
got that figured. I've got that
Nice.
down to a science if I
Nice.
don't feel like cooking.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't really have like Satan-y stuff on my porch. I have kind of witchy stuff on my
Mm-hmm.
porch though. Like,
So they come over and they're like, I don't know about this one.
yeah, my
They're like,
porch is
"Bless
not
you."
very welcoming.
And you're like, no, not bless me. I don't want to be blessed.
Yeah.
And I don't want Jesus to love me. I want you to fuck off. I don't need that. That's offensive as fuck to me. Is that weird?
No, I don't think that's
Like,
weird.
I don't want you to say, like, it's
I'm
just
sure
some
these
random
people have
interaction.
nice
I'm sure they have nice
intentions,
intentions, but it
they
is
also
so
gotta see that it's like,
so imposing. Like
It is
it's
imposing. I
assuming
agree.
that I'm not Jewish or anything. Like what if I don't want? What if I praise Allah? What if I don't believe in Jesus and I don't believe in Jesus, but
Right.
I don't really believe in anything. But I don't need you to impose your weird shit on me like that. That is
Yeah.
so
like, sometimes
assuming.
I'm like, what response are you wanting?
Right. Thank you.
Like, I'm gonna be
my
like,
response.
"Oh,
Right.
Thank you. Oh my God. I just, wow. You've just fixed everything.
My response is going to start being Hail Satan. If I weren't at work that day, I would have had some
Or
words.
Satan loves you.
Yeah. Jesus loves you. Well, Satan loves you. That's what I have to say to you right now. I don't want you to assume that I want anything to do with your Christian shit because I don't. And I take offense when people say that shit to me. No, thank you.
I told you about my no solicitor sign, right?
Yes.
I couldn't remember if I talked about
Yes.
it on
I think you
here.
talked about it on here. Yes.
I've seen people run away from that sign.
Good.
And it's just like a little like fucking wooden sign. It's like little artsy craftsy thing
Uh-huh.
from Amazon that was like $7, but people run from that shit.
Good.
And it's great.
I love that. Awesome. Yeah.
I guess refresher. It
Okay.
says no soliciting. Violators will be sacrificed to the old gods, not the new ones.
Oh, don't you have another one where it's like you charge?
Oh, I have
certain
that
amount?
one. I have two.
Okay, I didn't realize.
Okay, I have another one too.
Okay.
I just got another one. I have two now.
Oh.
So I have a little sticker on the door that says we charge $50 per minute.
Yes. That's the one
to
I thought you were
listen to,
talking
like
about.
religious things or
Yeah.
sales or whatever. And then I've had this little cutesy sign that has like the little witchy moons on it.
Oh, okay.
And it says no soliciting. Violators will be sacrificed to the old gods,
Love
not the new ones.
I love that. That's awesome.
And people run from that.
That's
shit.
awesome.
I've seen
Good.
people read it and be like,
Yeah.
not the old gods. And I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, don't fuck with them.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Take your shit elsewhere. I'm going to put something like, I'll charge this much per minute. And also, if you have anything Jesus-y to say to me, it's going to be way more than 50
I have
cents
like
per
little
minute or
evil
whatever
eye
the fuck.
things all around
Ooh, yeah.
my front door too.
Yeah.
The
Don't-
churchy ones that used to come to my house don't like those.
The churchy one.
Yeah, we used to have some churchy ones that would show up here.
Yeah.
They don't anymore.
Good. At our one of our older
avoid
houses,
our
they
house
used
now.
to. I used to see them come in a car and get out, like 5 of them would get out of a car with their little pamphlets. If that happened today, I would not be able to hold back. I'd be like, I'm going to shove that pamphlet up your ass. Get it the fuck out of here. Like,
Yeah. There's a lot of death on my front porch. It doesn't end on November 1st.
Yeah.
It stays
Oh,
out
I know it
year
does.
round.
I know that. Yes.
There are skeletons.
It
there are
is.
skulls.
It
There's
is
witchy shit
Halloween at
everywhere.
Jenny's 365. Yes, for sure.
The only thing I take down are the pumpkins or
Oh,
the
yeah.
little jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah.
Those are the only things I don't leave
Yeah.
up year round.
Yeah. I believe you. That's what's up.
And it scares people. And
Good.
I love it.
I get so fucking, and it always takes me so, it's like Like that guy saying, Jesus loves you. That caught me so off guard. I didn't even know what to say. I was like,
We're just like, what the fuck? He did what?
what in
to
the
me?
fuck? And if I weren't at work in my work uniform, I hold it in when
Should have
necessary.
been like, tell him I didn't consent to that.
Yeah, I don't consent to that. That's unnecessary. Okay.
Yeah.
Like just.
I don't consent. I don't need his love.
No. Hail Satan. Okay, that's all.
That was a tangent, man. I like it though.
I know. And maybe I'm making people not listen to us anymore. But you know what? I can't say I care that much. I just don't care that much. If you are down with imposing your religious beliefs on others,
yes,
I don't care.
That people who saw the Gory Hole podcast, it was like, I want to listen to that. Probably aren't active members.
Probably that's
some
fine.
Super big churches.
Yeah, that's I don't care.
I'm sorry if you are. I'm just making a joke.
Yeah, if you want to believe what you want to believe, but as soon as you start like imparting that shit on me,
that's exactly how I feel.
Yeah,
like,
believe whatever the fuck you want to believe. If you're
makes
not
you happy,
yes,
wonderful.
If you're not hurting anyone, do whatever the fuck you want to do, but don't try to shove it down my throat. Yeah. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I stopped talking to one of my friends because she asked me to go to church with her, and I was like, no, that'll never happen. Don't ever ask me again, and I don't really want to be your friend anymore. I'm serious. Don't fucking test me. If you knew me at all, you would know that would never happen, and you would know not to ask me that. Okay, we can move on.
Shroom check.
Shroom check.
This is a vibe. I love it. Yeah. I get angry Nikki all the time, so it's fun when other people get to share in the.
You act like I'm like angry at you all the time.
My husband does that
a lot
too,
of the
man.
time.
I am not.
You're a very angry person. You need shrimp tea.
Aw.
I don't think. Sometimes, yeah, but like, I like you.
Ditto.
I like both of you guys. I don't feel like I'm angry or mean to you. Am I? Am I angry towards you, Jenny?
No.
Todd.
I was looking at Todd though. I was like,
I talk to my therapist about it all the time. Like, how can I be less angry? How do I stop letting people make me so angry? It's a problem. It's a problem. But this does help. It's like therapy.
yeah.
Let's get it out.
It is.
Let's get it out. And I don't abuse my husband, okay? Like, you're acting like I'm...
I knew you didn't.
I'm acting...
I knew it.
You're not saying anything, and I wish you would say more.
We'll hit you after this if you don't say what we want you to.
Everything has this cool, like, fisheye lens effect, and I'm more focused on that moment.
He's shrooming.
Ooh, are things like look different? I wasn't sure if it was just like a vibe or if you were actually
colors
seeing
and waves and such.
Ooh.
Colors and waves and such. Nice. Ooh. We need to have like a laser light show.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right.
I get lost in so I have a laptop in front of me that has all the stuff we're recording, right? And it's very easy to get lost in the
Can you see
little
lines?
Yeah.
Ooh. Did you see that?
All right, I don't want to be
Did you see that?
anymore. Carry on.
Todd, what is this? What does that sound like? It's right here. What's it sound like?
What does it sound like?
Yeah. What's that color
I don't
red?
think I've had that much.
Oh,
shrimp
okay.
tea.
No,
Okay.
dang.
Okay. All right. Just okay. All right. What's next?
Okay, we can either do a quick little hot reads or we can play trivia.
Ooh.
Which would you like to do?
Let's do. Can we do both?
Well, yeah, we're gonna do both.
Okay.
But
Let's
I
do
guess which one
trivia.
do you want to do first?
Let's do trivia.
Trivia first?
Okay.
All right, play the robot.
It's totally 80s and 90s trivia time.
It's totally only 90s trivia
It's
time.
totally-
But we like the robot, so
It's
stays.
hella 90s pop culture trivia game.
Yep. All right, we have 10 questions each. Nikki, you want to keep score?
Yes.
Like usual?
Sure.
Like the usual?
Yep. Got it. That's my tummy growling if you can hear it.
My stomach's kind of starting to growl too.
I guess it's hungry.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to go first? That was a good one.
Did you see that?
Todd, what did that
Did it
look
go
like?
ripple through
Yeah,
the
there
air?
was some shockwaves going on.
That was a good one.
Thank you. That was from the depths.
That made
man.
some dick switch for sure. For sure.
Oh, I'm excited. Okay. Who wants to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Are you ready, Nikki? Do you want to do
I'm
two,
so ready.
two,
Yeah.
like we did last time?
Sure, let's do that.
Numero uno.
Mm-hmm.
There were some like commercials back in the 90s, so this is referencing a product in a commercial. What would you do for one of these ice cream treats?
Klondike bar.
Yes.
Those are so
1
good.
point for Nikki.
I want one of those right now. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
All right. What was the popular underwear brand whose logo featured a yellow smiley face?
Ooh. Joe. Fuck. Hang on. Joe. There's something else to that, right? Joe.
Yeah.
Joe Cool? No, that was the fucking camel guy on my mom's cigarettes. Joe. What was the underwear, Joe? Fuck. Joe. Damn it. I don't know. Joe something. Joe.
You're
Shit.
so close.
Joe.
I don't really know how
All I can think of is Joe Cool. That's all
I
I
don't
got.
really know how I can give you a hint without giving it away.
That's okay.
It's a kind of underwear.
Joe Boxer.
There you go.
Joe Boxer.
Yep.
Okay.
Joe Boxer.
Okay.
All right. Next. My turn.
Which one of the following is not Canadian? Shania Twain, Jim Carrey, Keanu Reeves, Jewel.
Fuck. Well, name them again. Not Canadian. Okay.
Not Canadian. There's one in this mix that's not Canadian. Shania Twain, Jim Carrey, Keanu Reeves, and Jewel.
I'm debating between two.
Okay.
I'm going to go Jim Carrey.
What? He's the one I knew was Canadian.
Oh, is he?
He's Canadian. Yep.
He's not.
Jewel. Jewel is not Canadian.
She's not?
She's not.
Dude, I was actually thinking she was.
She's not.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
You were wrong, eh?
Sorry.
Sorry. Okay. What links these clues together? Mr. White, Mr. Orange, Mr. Pink.
Like a movie?
Uh-huh.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yep.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah, I knew it. Okay.
All right. What does it mean if you go the full Monty?
Ooh, Totally Naked.
Yep.
That movie was great. Do you remember that movie? Full Monty? Fuck yeah.
What 90s 1-800 product featured a reading program dedicated to helping children read through phonetics?
Hooked on Phonics.
Correct.
Looked for me.
Yep.
Dude, I'd forgotten all about that.
Okay, so that's 4, right?
Yep.
Okay. I might have messed up actually and accidentally not picked 10,
Oh, okay.
but we'll see.
Okay. Next one. What's the name of the 1993 film based on the true story of the first Jamaican bobsled team trying to make it to the 88 Winter Olympics?
Cool Runnings.
Yes.
Love
Okay.
that movie.
Another question. Did they make it to the Olympics?
Yes.
Yes.
They did.
Nice. Okay.
One of my, like growing up with my siblings, one of our favorite things to say to each other was, "You dead, Mon?"
You dead,
we
Mon?
did it all the time.
Soundbite.
Yep.
It's another good
You
soundbite.
dead, Mon?
You dead, Mon? Yeah.
Okay, was that my 2?
Yep.
Okay. What is the number of feet of gum in a roll of Hubba Bubba bubble tape?
Ski. Hubba Bubble Bubble Tape. I remember that
Say it
stuff.
3 times fast.
Hubba Bubble Bubble Tape. Hubba Bubble Bubble Tape. Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape. That is hard.
I wonder what that looked like.
What did that look like? A lot of bubbles?
I was laughing so hard my eyes were closed.
Hubba Bubba had 12 feet? Ooh.
6.
Shit.
Motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Oh, that's no point.
What popular game had kids throwing slammers at a stack of milk caps?
Pogs.
Yes.
Milk caps threw
Yes.
me off weird.
Yeah, I know. That's a kind of a weird phrase.
Okay. Slammers, though. Knew that. Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Alrighty. I'm going to give you some clues, and you're going to tell me what this is.
Okay.
We're known for our wild hair. We have small bodies and we're often found on the end of a pencil.
Trolls.
Yep. There's more, but you got it.
I
Yeah.
know. I knew it.
Nice. Okay.
I love trolls.
Fuck yeah, I used to love those.
I was actually almost thinking about trying to hunt down like old vintage
Yeah?
ones because I think it'd be a fun little
'Cause
collection to
there
start.
were like
and
the
that's
little
what I
pencil
do is
ones,
I
and then there were like the
collect
big
collections.
ones. Do you remember you do collect collections?
I do.
That is your jam. Remember like the big, like I feel like I had a troll like as big as this kitty cat. Right
Yeah, I
there.
remember some big ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one. Ooh, this is kind of a difficult one. How much was the fine at Blockbuster Video if you were unkind and did not rewind?
You were okay. So if you returned it and didn't rewind it,
Yes.
they would give you a fine.
Yes.
$1.
Ooh, close. You want to guess again?
$1.99.
No. Todd, do you have a guess?
Was it 99 cents?
No. 50 cents.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. You're up.
All right. I'm gonna give you some clues, and you gotta guess what it is. So kind of like the troll one.
Okay.
I was a free file sharing software that allowed users to share music and movies.
Napster?
Yes. Correct.
Kirk Hammett tried to ruin it.
Yep.
Hey, don't put that on Kirk. That was Lars.
Lars, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You're so right. I'm sorry. Not Kirk.
That was actually the next
That was Lars.
one that said
Who tried to fuck
I was
it?
in a bitter legal battle with record companies
Lars
and
Ulrich.
Metallica.
Lars Ulrich. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Sorry, Kirk. Love you, Kirk.
Okay. So this is the last one for you, right?
'Kay, yep.
Or at least this round. What were the name of the twins on the sitcom Sister Sister? It's multiple choice if you need it.
Ooh. I do.
Phoebe and Ursula.
Nope.
Mary Kate and Ashley.
Nope.
Tia and Tamara.
Tia and Tamara.
Yep.
Yep.
Yup.
Okay. Which move was not something you could do on an original Bop It toy? Do you remember Bop It?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which one? I'm going to list some things. Which one was not part of Bop It?
Okay.
Pull it, twist it, bop it, push it.
Push it.
Yep.
Yep.
Todd lost it.
Pull it.
You did the like song. Where
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
Like a
you always
commercial.
did.
Pull it, twist it, bop it, push it. Push it on to go with it.
But push it wasn't there.
You're right.
That wasn't there.
You're right. Did I put the point down for that or not?
I don't know.
go to the tape.
I don't think I did because I don't think I did because I was singing it. Okay. What chewing gum promised a double pleasure was waiting for you?
Double pleasure.
Yeah.
Double mint gum.
Yep. Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Nothing gets to you. Wait, that was Mentos.
Yeah.
Fresh goes better. Mentos freshness. What was the double mint one? Because they
What
always
was the
had like
double-
twins.
Yeah, there was always twins.
There's
and they were
twins in
always
the
like doing
commercials.
like the same exact
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Fuck, what was the double mint song? All I can think of is the Mentos song.
I don't know. I don't know.
Todd, do you remember the double mint song?
I don't even.
Double.
Was there a song?
Yeah, I think so. I think there was
Was
a
it just
jingle.
music?
No, I think there was a jingle. The double mint. Double the freshness.
Oh, it really flows into the Mentos though.
double.
It does.
Double
Like, are they the same
freshness.
song?
Maybe the same people wrote the jingle.
Maybe.
Okay, later on, I'm gonna look up the jingle on YouTube, see if I can find it. Okay, anyway, you got that right.
Cool.
Okay, your turn.
All right. I only have one question left because I kind of messed up.
You fuck.
But it's it's kind of a complicated question. So
Okay.
I would say I think we can make this like kind of worth
Okay.
2 points,
for
or
it.
you could probably still get one if you get part of it right. You'll
Go
see.
for it.
Okay, put these films in order by their movie rating. So there's one that's rated G, PG,
Ooh.
PG-13,
Okay.
rated R.
Wow.
So you might need to take notes.
Okay.
I'm going to give you 4 movies.
Okay.
You got to put them from G, PG, PG-13, R.
Okay, hang on. G, PG, PG-13, and R.
yes.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, movie number 1, Pretty Woman.
Okay.
Movie number 2, Ghost.
Ooh. Okay.
Movie number 3, Mulan.
Damn. Okay.
And Groundhog Day.
One of these is rated R?
Uh-huh.
Shit. Groundhog Day. Shit. Okay. Which one would be R? Okay, I'm just going to guess. Okay, almost. Okay.
So I'm going to say if you get 2 of them right, you get 1 point. If you get all 4, you get 2 points.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Pretty. Okay.
Okay.
Groundhog Day. Okay, man, I did my best guess. Okay.
All right.
G is Mulan.
Correct.
Okay. PG, Pretty Woman.
Wrong.
Oh, fuck. Then I'm going to try to salvage it and say PG is Groundhog Day.
PG is Groundhog Day.
Okay.
Yes.
And PG-13, Pretty Woman.
No.
God damn, I blew it. I blew all of it. So PG-13 is Ghost.
Yes.
And then Groundhog Day is R.
No. Pretty Woman
Pretty
is
Woman
R.
is R.
Yep.
Wowee. So I only got 1 right.
No points.
Shit. That was a hard one.
You are awarded no points. May God have mercy on your soul.
No
A
points.
simple no would have been all right. What's that movie? What's that movie? Do you remember that movie?
Oh shit, what was it?
Okay, say it again, Todd. Say it again.
You are awarded no points. May God have mercy on your soul.
Oh
And
god,
then-
what movie is
And
that?
then he goes, a simple no would have been all right.
What movie is that? Shit.
Which one?
I don't know.
Billy Madison.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Simple
It was
no
like
would
on
have
the
been
tip
all
of my tongue. Sorry, Slam.
right. Yeah. Sorry, Slam.
Here's my used cards.
Okay. Okay, I have 2 more questions
Oh,
for
okay. Let's do it.
you. What color is the genie in Aladdin?
Blue.
Yes. What color is his vest?
Fuck.
Nope, that's
The
not
genie is wearing a vest?
it. Yep. A vest, and I think maybe a hat.
No.
No?
He
Yeah.
doesn't have a vest on.
He does too, bitch.
I'm pretty sure he's shirtless. He's a genie.
Yeah, but he has like his little get up on.
Red.
Purple.
Damn.
That's like the Bill Nye the Science Guy question. You were like, no, it's white. And we looked it up and you're like, okay, that's blue.
I know. I was like, I pictured the genie with no vest on.
Maybe that's a Mandela effect.
Maybe.
Maybe you remember it that way because it was that way. And we're all just in a weird time loop.
True.
We watched a weird movie. I forgot about this. I'm just going to throw it in real quick. I forgot about this movie. We just finished it today or yesterday. I don't fucking remember.
I don't really know how time works anymore.
We watched a movie called The Endless, and it's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It's kind of a low budget thing, but it's about this weird, supposedly UFO death cult. And these brothers like escape from it and then return because they get a weird video in the mail. And there's this weird, they go back and it's a weird like time loops happening, like different time loops at this all around this area of this cult basically. And you find out they're all like kind of trapped in these weird time loops. It's
Weird.
fucking weird.
Sounds
Like,
weird.
weird. The Endless.
The Endless.
Mhm.
All right.
It's a good one.
Check it out.
Okay. What next? Are you
Shroom
gonna
check?
shroom check?
That's just fun to say.
It is.
I really have to go to the bathroom, and I haven't wanted to interrupt. But since you asked, I don't think
Go
I'm gonna
ahead.
make it to the end. So
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Go to the bathroom. It's recording. It's fine. Just go do what you got to do.
I'm glad we checked
Is it
on
number
him.
1 or number 2?
This is the one.
Okay, have fun.
He could have just gotten right there.
He could have. It's too loud.
Oh, well.
That fan comes on automatically in there. And my
It'd
downstairs
be a fun
bathroom.
sound effect. Whoosh.
Ooh, oh yeah, and then the crazy toilet. So for the listener, this is gross and gory. If you want to hear, my basement bathroom that's right behind Jenny in our dungeon, it has what's called a grinder pump attached to the toilet, and it's gross. It's what it sounds like.
It's loud.
It's loud. You flush the toilet, and you can't turn it on or off. It's just on all the time. So when you flush the toilet or run water in the bathroom, the grinder pump turns on, and it goes, "Mrrr,"
Yep.
and it like scares the shit out of you if you haven't already shit. Because the way the plumbing is in the basement, they like basically in order to get the toilet in the basement, I don't know how it was plumbed or whatever. You have to have a pump so that it literally will like grind the solids to get it
Ew.
into the. Yep, that's what it does.
Who knew that needed to
No
happen?
shit, man.
You have a built-in poop knife.
I have a built-in poop knife.
It's like a million little
Yeah,
knives.
yeah. After it flushes, it gets all chopped up. I don't know why. Like why? I've never had a house with that before.
Uh-uh.
Why is that a thing?
I-
It's something
yeah.
about the way it's plumbed and because it's a basement. I don't know. I'm not
I
smart
really
enough.
like that you said plumbed. Don't use
Plumbed.
I don't use that word that often. What
Yeah.
movie was it with Ben Stiller where he got really mad about them saying plumbed when
I
they were
don't
talking about
know.
plumbing?
I don't remember that.
He was like, I don't know. It
I
might have
don't
been like,
remember that.
I don't know.
Plumbed pissed him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't like people saying plumb as like I'm presently doing some plumbing.
I plumbed
Meet
yesterday.
the Parents maybe, or
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know. I don't remember what movie it was, but I remember it like really upset him.
Awesome. Okay, are you ready to read to me?
Should we wait for Todd? Or
That's okay. We don't have to wait for
all
him.
right.
Who knows what he'll get? He'll get lost somewhere, and
It's gonna be up there staring at the cats.
probably it's fine. Okay, let's play
Let
Ethel.
me, play Ethel.
Hot reads with cold Ethel.
Okay, so I kind of
He back.
he back.
You made it.
He did. You're gonna want to take notes, by the way.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so we talked about this a few episodes back, and I haven't officially finished this story. I kind of just on a whim decided to look for hot reads.
Okay.
We
into
talked
it.
about the Did Not Finish series,
Yes.
which is, I don't remember how many books are in there. It probably doesn't matter, but there's several, and they're all just cringy romances.
Love
they
it.
are written to be gross.
Okay. This is exactly what we need.
Yes. So this is book one, and it is book one. Why did I say it like
Book
that?
one?
Book one.
It's book one. You sound like you're doing an offensive accent.
But I'm not. I just can't talk. Book numero uno is called Spunky, and there's a picture of banana on the cover.
Ooh.
And it is written by Haley Tyler,
Okay.
who does write actual romance novels and spicy books.
Okay.
And this is the one that she decided
To make a
is
little cringy.
the grossest of the gross that she
Nice.
could write.
Okay.
So
I'm so excited.
it literally took me. I turned 2 pages and I found one. That's what I
Awesome.
did. So
Okay.
I haven't actually read the whole
excited.
thing yet.
Okay.
And I believe this is a masturbation scene. Ooh.
Okay.
Are we ready?
Ready.
All right.
I am ready to write.
Take it away, Ethel. True love's jizz, I whisper, feeling my heart swell with the words. Dropping the lighter to the table, I watch as the paper disintegrates before me, smoke billowing into the air. I feel the whoosh of magic rush through me. I take a deep breath, letting myself soak in this moment of something shatters, and eyes I didn't even realize were closed snapped open. Shit! Smoky ash and broken glass coat the coffee table, the fire scorching random parts of the wood. I blow on it, watching the last of the embers are snuffed out. Well, so much for that working. Disappointment fills me as I brush the pile of warm ash and glass into my palm, then make my way to the kitchen. Seems like I'm stuck going on blind dates with guys from Cummies for Dummies.
Oh. Cummies for dummies.
It was silly to think I could conjure up a book boyfriend by just burning a little paper. Crazier things have happened. Actually, have they? Has anyone actually done that before? I shake myself as I clean my hands, grabbing a bottle of wine from the fridge. I pop it open and head to the bedroom. My book is sitting right there where I left it, and I plop down on the bed, still gripping the bottle by the neck. Reclining, I grab the smutty Highlander novel and settle in for a long night of reading. Something crashes and I jolt awake. I snap upright and groan as the room spins around me. How much wine did I have last night? I wipe drool from the side of my mouth as I look around, my heart hammering in my chest. Holding my breath, I strain to listen. What made that sound? As seconds tick by without another crash, I let out a relieved sigh and relax back into my bed. It must have been a nightmare. I don't feel scared, though I am a bit sweaty, and as I shift my legs, I realize how creamy my panties are. So not a nightmare, definitely a wet dream. Likely my fictional Highlander boyfriend. I stare up at the dark ceiling, the moonlight filtering through the window. What I wouldn't give to have a man between my legs right now, pumping his thick, hard rod inside me. My hand snakes down my body and slips inside my panties. I grasp as my fingers slide through my moist folds,
Ew.
my swollen clit out of its hood, and ready for some much needed action. What would it be to have what would it be like to have a massive man like the one from my book finger fucking me? To have him slurping up my juices with his tongue. I roll my hips against my hand as I reach up and grope my breast through my t-shirt. My nipple pokes through the cotton fabric. I roughly pinch it with the bite of pain with my pleasure. Needing the bite of pain with my pleasure. Goddamn, sorry. My thighs tremble as I get closer to my release. Ian, please, I moan, not even caring that I'm begging for someone who doesn't exist to make me come. Something bangs against my bedroom wall only a few feet from me, and I jolt upright again. I look around the dark room, giving 2 sleeps before I see the massive shadow standing in the corner. Didn't stop on my account. The end. That's how it's written.
Didn't stop on my. Okay. Yeah, those are some good offensive words in there.
Yep.
First of all, the one word I liked that I didn't expect to like anything out of this, I like the word jizz. I like it a lot.
Do you?
Jizz. It's a good word.
I don't know if I care for it in the moment,
Well, that's fine.
but that's usually what I call it. That's
Yeah,
my
me too.
Yeah.
Jizz. Like I'm not gonna be like, I want to watch your jizz. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't know. Like I use
Look
it
at
a lot.
Semen.
Yeah, that's a little clinical.
Little clinical.
It's a little clinical. I like jizz. I'd be like,
Yeah, jizz and cum.
I want to
think are
watch
two
you
good
jizz.
words.
Jizz, yeah, come, yeah.
What are other words for it? Now I can't even think of any.
Glaze.
Ew. I didn't like that. You upset me.
Jizz, come, glaze. One of the other stories you read at one point, it was called A Crisis.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the action of like a guy just nut.
Yeah.
Get that
Nut's
nut.
gross. I don't like it.
I like referring to a lady nut as a nut, though.
I like that too.
I like that.
I like lady boners too.
Lady boners,
that's
yeah.
fun to
Or
say.
just a boner. Like, I'm just getting a boner. You don't even have to say lady. I think it's funny. Creamy panties.
That's upsetting in so many ways.
So I don't even need to say why. That is just disgusting.
Ew.
Creamy panties?
Ew, that sounds like a yeast infection.
Ew.
Oh, I upset Todd.
Shroom check.
I do have a question though.
Okay.
Well, I regret my choice of re-entrance. I could have skipped that. The whole point of this is to be cringy, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
That
This story
changes my outlook then.
specifically was supposed to be cringy.
And I think she was trying to like use witchcraft to bring her book boyfriend to life.
Ian.
Is what I gathered. Yes.
Also,
and
this,
that he did.
for being cringy on purpose, I feel like a lot of the other ones that you've read that weren't cringy on purpose were way cringier than this
Yeah,
one.
and that's just the very beginning of the
Okay,
book.
so maybe
it's
they
literally
get-
like the first couple
All right,
pages.
So maybe they get a little more.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to get worse.
She at some point said pumping. She wanted Ian to give her a good pumping.
Yeah.
That
she
was
did.
interesting. Pumps. Some
I don't
pumps.
like that. No.
I'm not a big fan of pumps. I mean, like
I don't even really like the word humping, to be honest with you.
humping. Yeah, that's a little like dog.
I know. That's
That's
the only time I ever use
humping.
that word is if I'm describing
Like
dogs.
the dog's humping its toy, or the dog's humping another dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to think of people humping. It
No.
upsets me.
No. Just say fucking or doing.
I would
it
just say
or-
boning is better
Boning.
than, yeah.
I like boning.
I like saying boning.
I like
Bone, ba, bone, bone.
bum 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 bum
Bone,
bum
bone, bone.
Tell me what you got. Okay. Moist folds.
Ugh.
Again, very obviously gross.
Yep.
Slurping up juices.
Ew.
Very clearly
Ew.
not something that I enjoy. Slurping up juices.
Ew.
Like, again, we know that these things happen, but you have to say that. Slurping up juices.
Like, that seems like it's intentional saying it that way. Like,
Uh-huh.
trying to swallow it and stuff when you really don't need to.
You
do
don't need to. That's too much in my. That's too rough. You don't need to
just focus
slurp
on the clit
anything.
and you're good.
Yeah,
You don't need to
be slurping.
Uh-huh.
That's
you don't
too
need
much.
to be slurping. You don't.
It hurts. No. Okay, and then while you were talking, that's all of my notes from your
Okay.
story. While you were talking, I forgot to tell you a great story. So, for the listener, almost anytime I get on TikTok, for some reason, the algorithm thinks that all I want to see is the thirst traps. Like this guys,
I love it.
the like chiseled guys with the cum gutters with a Scream mask on. And because like, I think it's like because of book talk, like all the girls, like, you know, you read some of those books that were like the guys in the Halloween mask. And so now there's like, those are super popular. And I feel like every time I open TikTok, there's 10 videos in a row of like a dude, like a tatted dude.
And
who's,
I
like,
don't know
super
what I
buff.
need to do to make this
I
happen
know.
for me.
So I always send them to Jenny because this is Jenny. She's going to love this. So I send her all of these like ghost face thirst trap guys. And then in New Orleans on Halloween in a club, we saw one, a real life one.
She sent me a picture on Snapchat.
Did I?
You did.
Oh, I forgot I was drunk. I did do that.
It was great.
So we saw a real one, and the chick he was with, I assume they were together because they were like all over each other. The chick he was with was dressed up as Freddy Krueger. Had your same Freddy Krueger outfit that you were wearing when we recorded our Halloween episode.
He was shirtless and had the ghost face mask on.
He did, and he was like,
Yeah, chiseled.
he was chiseled, cum gutters on him.
I don't know if I've ever heard you
Really?
say cum gutters
Think
before.
about it though. If they have like the abs and then like the little V right over their dick,
Ooh.
that's cum gutters. That's gonna go right in there and go travel.
Yeah.
That's what I call them.
Wow.
Yeah. So I thought they were a super hot couple, and I was like, Jenny would die. So it's cool. I already told you. I forgot. I was drinking a lot that night. That was on Halloween.
I'm so glad you purposely videoed.
Oh my God.
A super hot dude.
I
from
did,
inside
and I was
over
like, "That's
Snapchat.
Jenny's gonna die."
Uh-huh.
I almost
did
went
a
and asked
little,
for
yeah.
his autograph so I could give it to you. But yeah, I thought
I would put it on my fridge and Ryan would just be like, "Who's Brad Harrison?"
oh, it's some
And
guy.
I'm like, I love him. Leave him alone.
It was so good. Damn, I forgot I sent you that. My memories, man.
That's all right.
We were drinking a lot that night, and we were dancing, and we were into club.
In the club.
We were in the club.
Like it. Nice.
We were with some 20-year-olds who wanted to go dancing in the
Aw.
club, and so that's what we did. It was fun,
You're so young and hip.
dude. I don't know about that. I had to Google a lot of things that
Yeah,
some girl was saying.
I had to Google a
It's
lot
like,
of things.
I literally don't know what you're saying to me. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah. Okay. Are we good to go to topic?
It's topic time.
Okay. Topic time.
Want a drum roll?
Yeah. Give me a drum roll.
Where is it?
Love it. Okay. My topic is a serial killer from New Orleans that I learned about on our ghost tour.
Okay.
Her name is Mary Jane Jackson.
Oh, I don't know of this one.
I have never heard of her. Her nickname was Bricktop because she had red hair.
I like
Bricktop. She was also called Mary the Red or Red Mary.
I like it.
I liked Bricktop.
I
So
like Bricktop,
the guy
yeah.
on the tour was calling her Bricktop Jackson. That was her nickname. And she was around, she was born in 1836. So she was around in the 1800s.
Sorry,
Nice.
I had it.
Sorry, I had it. She was a serial killer and a prostitute and a criminal active in New Orleans from the 1840s to the 1860s. So she was born in New Orleans. Like I said, she became a prostitute at the age of 13.
Oh.
And at 14, she was the mistress of a local saloon owner. Oh my God. I'm going to start over. Orner. She became a prostitute at the age of 13. And at 14, she became the mistress of a local saloon owner. We walked down the street on the ghost tour, and it was like all these really old, creepy buildings. And they were, you could tell they were like, they had been obviously like painted and, but all of the like third floor, so they had like a second or a third floor, and they said that all of these like in a row were like old saloons and bars, and then the second floor would be where the like all the like they would take the people up there to fuck in the bedrooms or whatever. So the
That's where
second
all the
floor was for
fucking
that.
happens?
That's where all the fucking happened. So and then sometimes that they would have another floor where the people who worked there would live. So it would be like a couple of floors or 3 floors.
Damn.
And so you could just like look through all these windows, and he was telling us all these stories about, it's like, yeah, she killed a guy here. And so, and it was in one of these saloons where she ended up working.
Okay.
So the saloon owner that she started like fooling around with at age 14, he took off and she beat him to the point of hospitalization because he left her. She left him with a broken nose and without an ear. After this,
I love her.
yeah,
She's
after
my hero.
this, she bounced around to different brothels and she never got along with the other prostitutes. She committed her first murder in 1856 at the age of 20. She beat a man to death after he called her a whore. I love her.
I love her.
The following year, she fatally
hero.
stabbed a man named Long Charlie due to his height of almost 7 feet. She killed a 7-foot-tall dude. On November
Amazing.
7th, 1859, she went to a saloon on Rampart Street with 2 other women. After a blacksmith named Laurent Fleury, who was seated
That's a name.
nearby, asked her to stop cussing, she continued to do so louder out of spite. He got up and slapped her
Are you
across...
related to this woman?
I know! I know, right? She's
Is
like...
this like an ancestor?
Maybe it's an ancestor. Like, ain't no man gonna tell me what the fuck to do. Kicked her ass. Okay. So so she was cussing. He said stop. She kept doing it louder. He got up and slapped her. And then she and the 2 chicks she was with stabbed him to death.
Nice. I like it.
When police arrived, they found his pants pocket and money in Jackson's possession. She was brought to the prison, but was released after an autopsy failed to establish the guy's cause of death. While in prison, Jackson fell in love with the jailer. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah. He was a criminal, but he was also like worked at the jail.
Okay.
His name was John Miller. He had also murdered several people in New Orleans. After her release, they committed robberies together in the French Quarter. On the night of December 5th, 1861, Miller told neighbors outside of their home that Jackson needed a thrashing and went inside. The subsequent altercation ended with him being fatally stabbed. Don't mess with her.
Yeah.
She received a 10-year prison sentence for manslaughter, but was released 9 months later.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, they had to empty the local prisons due to the ongoing American Civil War. After her release, she left New Orleans and was never heard from again. So this badass bitch, she had 4 murders under her belt and 25 other people she fucked up really bad, but they survived. So she was active
Barely.
from the 50s to the 60s of 1800s.
Nice.
And I just thought it was cool because she was like such a young, innocent little gal and became a prostitute really quick. And then if anybody fucked with her, she just killed them.
I love it.
It was awesome.
Why do your customers keep dying? I'm like, I don't know.
Well, they shouldn't have fucking treated her badly.
Yeah.
And also, he said that her ghost supposedly hangs out there because of her
That's
red
awesome.
hair. People will claim to see her, like in one of those windows I talked about, her like red hair.
Amazing.
Yeah. So
I love
it's fun.
everything about her.
Yeah, I do too.
I really like that her name is Mary Jane too.
Yeah, Mary Jane. I like her. I like the Bricktop name too. That's cute.
Mary Jane Bricktop Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
That's so badass. It
Isn't
sounds
it?
like a wrestling name.
I
or
know.
something.
I liked her. Yeah, that she was cool.
Like if she was a wrestler, what we know of her,
Mm-hmm.
what would her like come out song be?
Ooh, what would her song be?
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Like
a good
she
question.
was walking in to just fuck shit up. What
Yeah.
song would be playing?
Oh man. Do you have any ideas?
I'm trying to think of one.
What would be
Because I
a
want to give her a
good-
badass song.
Yeah, what would be a good, like,
Do we have any suggestions?
Todd, you got any?
I don't know the name of the song. It's by Rihanna. I'm looking it up.
Bitch better have my money.
Is that the name of
Is that what you're thinking of? Bitch better have my money.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Man, I can't think of any other like. What about this is a little tongue in cheek, but what about Shania Twain? Man, I feel like a woman.
That's pretty adorable.
I know. It needs to be like
Highway to
more
Hell
threatening.
would kind of fit.
Yeah.
'Cause she's about to fuck some shit up.
Yeah. What about like a good Eminem song?
Or like
something?
Ludacris, like, move, bitch, get out the way.
That's a good one.
Luda.
Bum, 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 bum. We're a little ghetto in this episode.
We are.
And I like it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That'd be a good walkout song. And I picture her like getting up on the top rope and
Mm-hmm.
like having something, because you obviously can't actually stab somebody in a wrestling match, but like
Right.
having a something like in her hand and like jumping off the top rope and just like tackling the person.
Uh-huh. And
That's
you
what I
know
think
she's
so.
got like a crotch thing. Like she's gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She's gonna be
be
coming
kneeing
at
some balls.
She's gonna be
some-
coming at that
Yeah.
twig and berries for sure.
Yeah, like she's
With
gonna
some
have
force.
a special dick and balls move that just leaves dudes on the
What
ground.
if she just? What if we turned it cartoonish and she just like got it and like tied it in a little knot? Like, tied it.
That'd be so funny.
This is why I don't feel like her song can be anything that's not sung by a woman.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair. Okay, good point. What about? I mean, I don't. I know you probably don't know the song, but "Horror" by In This Moment would work. I can be your whore.
There you go.
But she can't be.
That's the
kill you.
thing.
Yeah.
She'll end your life. You call her whore. Yeah.
So many options.
So many options. I'll be thinking about this for a while, and I'll come up with a better song in my head while I'm
Yeah.
in the shower later.
I know.
Probably.
That's probably what will
So.
happen to me too. Did you see any pictures of her?
No, I did not actually.
I need to.
Let's see
I
if
need
there's
to-
any-
I need to see what she looks like before we
Let's
end
see.
this.
Let's see if there's any pictures of her.
I do love me some
Well,
red hair.
there's some. Well, they're all black and white. There's some drawings. There's like an old ass picture where everybody looks mad.
You fit right in.
She's my ancestor. Ooh, this is a good look at this hot broad. Look at her.
Oh shit.
It's a really, really terrible I mean, it's like black and white and grainy as shit, but
She looks mad.
ooh, okay. Okay, here's one. Picture that with red hair.
Oh, okay. I see that.
She's smiling in that one.
She has kind of smiling.
Whoa.
Sorta.
Yeah, you don't really see any
Oh,
with
and
the red
because
hair,
of like
'cause-
kind of the outfits that she's wearing, it just made me think of this. So, this is very, very random. But I'm kind of in like my Hobbit stage of life. I bought a cloak.
Your Hobbit stage?
Yeah.
You bought a cloak?
I bought a cloak.
Tell me more.
I bought one and it's warm and it's cozy and
What does it look
the
like? That got done.
I was just waiting to tell you.
Is
that
it like, what's it look like?
it's gray.
Okay. Is it fuzzy and warm or like what?
It's fuzzy and warm.
'Kay.
It's got a little thing, the buttons here.
Like just
and
one
then
button at
it's
the
got
top?
2 holes that my arms come out of.
Okay.
And so it's like a big, heavy, warm,
Like kind of a poncho type?
sort of.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
Okay.
like button up. It's just like
Just
a cape
one-
with armholes,
okay.
basically.
Okay.
It's like a really warm cape with armholes.
I love that for you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Nice. I'm in my Hobbit
I
stage.
think that's somewhere in there's the title. I bought a cloak.
I bought a cloak.
I'm in my Hobbit stage or I bought a cloak. Man, I don't know.
I did. I just meant to tell you that I bought a cloak, and I'm pretty excited
Just out of
about
nowhere.
it. And just
So I
I
bought a
saw her
cloak.
like old timey outfit. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
reminded
Okay.
me.
That's why. Yeah.
So.
okay.
Can it just be a really long episode name and be I've been meaning to tell you I bought a
meaning
cloak
to
and
tell
it's
you
really warm and I
that,
love it.
but I was looking at the old timey clothes, and it reminded me to tell you that I bought a cloak.
But I bought a cloak and I'm in my Hobbit stage.
I'm in my Hobbit stage or Goblin stage. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Just like kind of nesting into my house with all my weird little
Yeah.
crystals and shit.
I like
and
it.
just like go away. That's just what I'm doing. right now.
Go away.
That's what I'm doing right now.
I'm going to buy you like a witch nose prosthetic.
Nah, I've already got a witchy
No,
nose.
you do not. No. No, you don't.
a little
You
big.
need like a long, crooked one with like a big wart on it.
Witches are beautiful. We don't need to make them ugly.
You're right. That's a stereotype.
It is.
You're so right.
Mm-hmm.
You're
What
so
would
right
Bricktop
right now.
think of that?
She would probably kill me.
Yeah,
She'd probably kill me.
Bricktop would have stabbed the fuck
She
out
probably
of you
would've.
for that.
Maybe. Maybe so.
I do want like our actual real witch's hat though.
Yeah.
Have you seen like the like kind of they're like knit ones that have still
Okay.
kind of come to the triangle shape?
We saw a
Like-
dude wearing one of those in the airport. It was orange. He looked like a traffic cone.
It was that can't be a witch hat then. That's gotta
But
be
that
just
it was like knit and it was coney shaped. It didn't have a giant brim.
uh-huh.
But do you remember that guy? He was also like 7 feet
He's
tall.
like, how could I forget?
He was 7 feet tall with white boy dreads, and he had this cone hat, and we were like, "Wow!" He's just like,
I can't even really picture.
it was
this.
crazy. It was just like you could see him over everyone because he was so
he
tall.
towered over all.
He did. He towered.
And then he
over all.
added height.
He added.
with his,
He added like
Yep.
a foot tall kind of cone head
Did it-
hat.
stay straight up.
Yeah.
Or did it kind of flop over?
No, it was straight up. It was straight up. Like a knit.
Did it just stay there or did it have like a string?
Nope. It did not have a string. It
No,
just
I'm
stayed
picturing
there.
it with a string though.
Do it.
He said he's picturing it with a string.
I bet that
It
would
did
look
not have a string.
adorable.
Yeah, it did not have a string.
Tied in a little bow under his
Yeah.
chin. Under his chinny chin chin.
No.
Todd loved Todd's shroom
Yeah,
face.
he's easy to please right now.
So
His
easy to
shrimp
please.
face is just perma smile, and his eyes are just slanted
Yeah,
because he's
do it
smiling so hard. Okay.
Impersonate Todd's. Aw, we made him sad.
That's impossible.
Can I please take
It's
your
so-
picture?
Oh, now he's mad.
No, you can't. You have to do your. No, you can't do that.
There we go.
Do just make your normal face. How you don't. You look constipated.
Bricktop would kill you if you don't do this.
Okay, I got a really good one. You might need to post this with your stuff in this.
Stroomy Todd.
You don't
Shroom
have consent to any public.
You
postings
can't go on our
of
gory
things.
hole.
But
Socials?
Sloss
Need
and
to see it
Slam
first.
and Trevor and all of Teresa
Yeah.
and all of them want to see you.
Yeah.
They
Come
love
on.
producer
You've
Todd.
never been on there. Can we
Sorry if I
post-
skipped you. I named the first gore horse I could think of.
Well, the one that always asks questions about Todd, isn't that Slam?
That's Slam.
That's Slam.
Slam loves Todd.
Slam loves Todd.
He wants to
and
be buds.
I think we need. I'll let you approve any photo before we post it, but I think we should post one.
We need him really giggly. I need a really giggly Todd.
I have one
picture.
actually laughing. You can
Great.
see him like laughing with teeth, and there's a couple where he's just like
You're mighty. I know.
he looks sleepy.
Ryan's gonna love to hear about Shroomy Todd. He's gonna love it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you, Todd.
I don't love being the focus of
Oh,
attention.
okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay.
Here, should we make fun of Ryan for a little bit?
Sure.
Before we go,
Let's do it.
Ryan was like smoking a lot of weed last
I am
night.
Ryan. I smoke a lot of weed.
And he was like just saying shit that didn't even make sense.
Ugh.
Like he doesn't really slur, but he will. How do I say it? It's not like a slur thing. It's a more of a combining every single word into one massive word
Okay.
thing.
He like doesn't take the time.
He
to-
doesn't breathe in between the words.
His brain's probably working a little faster than his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. What'd he say?
Fuck, now I don't
If
remember.
you can, man, if you can string something together, give us a little taste. I would really enjoy that.
Okay.
can-
There you go. That's kind of like that.
I can stall with some sounds if you want to think of it. Think it like.
I'm trying to think of how he was
I can't even
describing me
talk.
playing the mail game, because he was describing it really funny to his buddy, and it was like he just kind of made it into like one long string of words. He's like, so she was hanging out and all these characters and they're all around, and then they got just like they kind of make their own story, and then she was like driving in people's lawns and people were honking at her, and then the characters made fun of her. That's like how he would do it. It would just like he would just have arrange all these thoughts into like one massive
Super
word.
fast.
Yeah. He gets excited.
That one kept going.
He gets real excited to say a few things, and they just all come out at once.
Awesome.
Like word vomit.
Like word vomit.
yeah, he does that a lot.
Word diarrhea.
Word diarrhea. There you go. That's better.
Diarrhea of the mouth? I don't know. All right.
I think we're done.
Yeah,
I think
man.
we're done.
But it's so much fun. So much fun.
Conversation is dwindling.
It's starting to dwindle. Thank you for joining us in the Gory Hole Dungeon for this episode of the Gory Hole Podcast. As always, make sure you're following us on social media. We are at the Gory Hole Pod on Instagram, TikTok. I'm probably not going to be updating Twitter for a bit. Just FYI,
That's
Twitter makes
okay.
me mad right now.
That's okay.
But send us emails. Anything.
Yeah.
You got a funny shroomy story? We want to hear
Tell
some shroom
us.
stories.
Tell us.
Yeah. The
Any
Gory
kind
Hole
of crazy
Pod
stuff. Yep.
at gmail.com. What do you want to hear?
I would love to hear some good drunk or high stories.
Oh, yeah, I love
That'd be
those.
good. If you remember them and would like to share, I would love that.
Yeah.
What else? What else? What else? Good video game recommendations.
We're still in gaming mode.
Collecting gaming stuff.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what comes off the top. Anything we would love to hear from you about.
Yes.
Love your emails.
We love them. They're so much fun to read.
Yeah.
And as always, tell your friends and hit those 5 stars wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. We will see you next week.
Stay gory.
Bye.
That was a perfect cherry on top.
I think so. It sounded like such a